Lack of preparation can often lead to great disappointment and failure, but adequate preparation is not always fun, and many of us do not always look forward to doing it. It can often appear to be boring and uninteresting, particularly to those who love the buzz of spontaneity. However, it can prove to be one of the most valuable skills that you can master, in avoiding the buildup of stress and anxiety as the deadline dates approach. Hello Owlets, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, where we believe that, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. In this new learning video, we will discuss the preparation of successful people in their early life. You always hear about the success, the award, about the mysterious founder to make it against all odds. But what you don't hear about in the early days, are the small things they've done differently for years before they got that initial traction. It's the small choices you make every single day right now that will dramatically alter what your life ends up being. To further guide you in this life journey, here are the 8 things successful people do in their 20s.
Number 1. Extreme determination to succeed. Consistently doing what you need to do to succeed, with total focus and resolve, is incredibly difficult, and that's why the ability to work hard and respond positively to failure and adversity is so crucial. Resolve, willpower, and determination help successful people work hard and stick to their long-term goals. Success is the only priority. Not only do you have a burning desire to crush it in life, but every action you take is through the lens of success. The odds of you winning this race are so slim, that only those who are constantly bringing their A game will manage to break through. Without this determination to succeed, you'll get sidetracked, you will be unsure, and you won't know in which direction to go. All of this builds willpower, an internal strength that will allow you to overcome hardships and keep pushing when everybody else would have quit. If there's even the smallest hint in the back of your mind that you could possibly do something else, then you're probably going to fail. A water dam erodes from the smallest crack in its structure. It's never the strong points that break it down. Whether or not you're going to make it, rests on your shoulders.
Number 2. Save money. Saving money is one of the essential aspects of building wealth, and having a secure financial future. Saving money gives you a way out of the uncertainties of life, and provides you with an opportunity to enjoy a quality life. Putting aside a sum of money in a systematic manner can help you steer out of many hurdles and obstacles in life. Most of us have difficulty saving money, because of the shining objects in our eyes. This is where some people fail in their journey. They buy a fancy car, a fancy watch, move into a fancier apartment, and think that they've made it when in reality this is the early phase of their financial collapse. If you're in your late 20s, and money's already coming in, save all of it. Keep living like you're poor and take the money, and invest it in anything that you understand well enough for your money to keep growing in time. This kind of disciplined investment is what will make you wealthy in the long run, not that semi-successful business that you're operating.
Number 3. Read as much as possible. Reading is an exercise for the mind. It helps us to calm down and relax, opening doors of new knowledge to enlighten our minds. People who read grow up to have better cognitive skills. Reading is a gateway to learning anything about everything. It helps you discover new things and educate yourself in any area of life you are interested in. You can find a book on just about any subject you can imagine, dive in and start learning. The more you read, the more you earn. For $20 and a couple of days, you get to absorb the knowledge someone accumulated in their entire professional and personal life. This is the greatest arbitrage the world has ever seen, and most people are simply unaware of just how valuable this is. You are literally learning from the best people in the world, how they did it, what their mistakes were, and how to think about life, for pennies on the dollar. It would cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars to even get in the same room with some of these people, and you can simply buy that wisdom with the price of a movie ticket. Top CEOs read over 50 books per year, while the average person barely reads 1.5. This is also why top CEOs earn 100 times multiple over the average person. If you're looking for something to do in your 20s that has the largest long-term upswing, read a lot. These days, you can even listen to these people tell their stories. Interviews, audiobooks, podcasts, and knowledge is available everywhere.
Number 4. Put yourself out there and take risks. Many of life's greatest achievements require going outside of your comfort zone. Whether it means overcoming shyness to perform on stage, investing money to help your business grow, or putting yourself out there for the chance to find love, some of life's most rewarding experiences come as a result of taking risks. If you've got any shot at making it in the next 10 to 20 years, it all comes back to your ability to embrace risk and make the leap. Unless you're willing to push yourself into what you find uncomfortable, you will not be able to grow. Your ability to learn and adapt is what is going to make you rich and successful, but in order for them to kick in, you need to be in a different space than you are now. Growth comes from effort, and effort exists outside of what you already know and dominate.
Number 5. Find your passion. We are all unique and special, in one way or another. You have special talents that others don't have. Find your passion, and happiness will follow. There are people out there right now, not exercising their gifts, working in jobs they hate. Sometimes we accept jobs only for the money. You need to find what your passion is. If it feels more like a hobby, then you're on the right track. It's not supposed to feel like work. Almost every successful person out there went all in on their strengths and passions. Most people have no idea what they're good at, who they are, and what brings them life satisfaction, thus chaining themselves to a life of mediocrity. Your goal is to figure these things out as early as possible in life. High school would have been a great place to do so, but they're too busy teaching you about every river out there, and every cell that makes up a leaf to have time for this. So naturally, you have to figure it out yourself. How do you do that? You try a bunch of things. Trial and error. The more things you try, the more you start to gauge where you fall and what you need to go towards. If you find what you're good at, even if you don't hit it big, at least you'll be happy that you're not slowly dying inside in a cubicle doing work you hate for people who don't like you that much.
Number 6. Build lifelong learning skills. Whether pursuing personal interests and passions or chasing professional ambitions, lifelong learning can help us to achieve personal fulfillment and satisfaction. Skills are like an investment in yourself that accrues both interest and appreciates in value as time goes on. Imagine learning one skill in your 20s and then monetizing it for the rest of your life. How epic is that? Well, that's exactly what successful people do early on in their careers. They learn as many valuable skills as they can and then focus on the few that provide them the highest return. Statistically speaking, the most valuable skills you can install in your personal software are self-discipline and the ability to self-motivate, sell and marketing, and emotional intelligence and the ability to control your emotions. Through this combination, you can continuously learn new skills and market them in exchange for value from the marketplace without breaking your soul due to the stress of everyday life. You can watch our learning video about 8 life skills that will pay off forever. To further learn about this, kindly subscribe to our channel so you will not miss the other learning videos we have prepared for you.
Number 7. Find the right life partner. Choosing a life partner is the most important decision you will ever make, far more crucial than choosing a job, house, or group of friends. All the decisions you make will be together. You'll have to sleep next to them every night and you'll still have to love them when you're both old and wrinkly. Furthermore, this is a controversial one, because most successful people tend to get married later in their lives, so why include this here? Statistically speaking, if you're in your 20s, you've already met the person you are going to marry. It's in very fringe cases where at the lovely age of 37 you meet someone completely new and grow to marry each other. The downside is that you're very likely to get divorced and lose half of your stuff in the process because the business is eating too much of your life, and didn't take the time to develop yourself emotionally in order to successfully manage both the personal and professional life. Successful people take this opportunity to find a solid partner whose goals are aligned with theirs so that they're both going through the same journey, supporting each other in the process. Identifying the right partner in your 20s or even 30s is a massive boost in the likelihood of a successful life.
Number 8. Find a mentor. You've probably heard the old adage, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And, whether that has proven true for you yet or not, you will fully understand the meaning of the phrase when you take part in a mentorship relationship. The importance of mentorship runs deeper than extending one's network. It can be life-changing. This is the last item on the list of things successful people do in their 20s, is finding guidance. Someone who cares about your success so much that they're willing to give you some of their time and know-how in order to make sure you get to the finish line. You will have multiple mentors in your life, First your parents and later on, people who have mastered different aspects that interest you in your life, health, relationships, and business. We know how hard finding a quality mentor can be. You're already here watching these articles, so it might be the right time to find an in-person mentor to take your journey to the next level. We'll always be here for you, but someone who cares for your needs specifically can be that extra push you're looking for.
These 8 things successful people do in their 20s might be incomplete to your eyes, but if you want us to prepare for part 2 of this learning video, kindly put part 2 in the comments section below, so we can hear your voice, and push us to prepare for the continuation of this video. Thank you for watching, fellow owlets. Hope you enjoy our learning video today. Kindly subscribe to our channel, so you will always be updated. See you next time.